Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, why the hell is the chat like that? Oh dear, what the... Oh no, I'm pretty sure I tested all this last time. Oh dear, and did I not disable the... Invisible chat, indeed, invisible chat. What the hell? What the hell happened? I thought I tested all this. What the hell happened? Oh no. You know what? I can fix this another time. I know. You know what? Let's double check this in Impromptu Avenue. Hang on. Okay, it's fine here. It's fine here. It's just this scene. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. How can I... Oh, actually, I could probably just change the custom styles real quick. Hang on. If I want to do black, it's gonna be 255, 255, 255, isn't it? Is that gonna work? That did not work. Never mind. Okay, that really sucks. Okay, backup then. Let me just grab that other chat source real quick. Okay, there we go. We'll work with this. We'll work with this. It's not ideal, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. That's actually, I can work with this. I can work with this. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I am alive and well. My settings are all in working order, thankfully. There might be a bit of a difference here and there, but it's going to be very minute from all my other streams. But yeah, to start off with, we're going to start off with, like, what the hell happened last week? Actually, let's just put that up as some text, shall we? Yeah, let's start off with the bad news stuff first, so, what happened last weekend? Let's not spell that wrong, shall we? How is the comp? The comp is completely fine. I had nuked it from orbits just in case. Because I did not trust what the antivirus programs or, well, anti-malware programs were telling me. So yeah, what's happened over not the weekend? Let's just center all that. Change the text color real quick. Just set it to black. Oh, I'm not gonna mess with the fonts right now. Let's just keep it as it is. Okay, so yeah, what happened over the weekend? Well, my Discord account got hacked. As for how it got hacked, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was a session ID hack. Mainly because, whoever took over my Discord... Actually, you know what, let me start with what the timeline events first. That will make things easier to explain. So, on... I forgot what day it was. It was either the 12th of June or the 13th. No, it was either the 5th of June or the 6th of June. My Discord account got hacked at around 4 o'clock-ish in the morning. At that time, I was sort of asleep and also in the middle of a Honkai Star Rail session. And it was my brother that warned me at around 4:30 AM that my Discord account got hacked. And the moment he showed me the message that the hacker had sent through my account to most of my DMs and some servers that I was inside of, I was in immediate panic mode. That was like the quickest I've ever one of the quickest times I've ever woken up, because my god, it's like, okay, that is a clear disaster. My god. So immediately the process I went through was disconnecting my computer, and just in case, my phone as well, from the internet entirely. Just so if there was any sort of virus or malware communicating any more details from my PC, at the very least, they can't get any more information beyond whatever they managed to get within the 30 minutes response delay from when the hack happened and when I was able to start doing stuff. So yeah, once that happened, I was in so much of a panic, I basically changed my Discord password on a clean device. That is very important. Like about 5 times over the course of the last few days. I was just that paranoid about what happened there. So yeah, my Discord account had been put on a very limited standing at the time, so during basically after the hack happened, my Discord account was restricted from messaging just basically restricted from messaging anyone. So I couldn't really reply to say that, okay, I'm okay, I did manage to get a hold of my account back and whatnot. I logged out. I had the account logged out of all the devices it was connected to, etc, etc. Because I had like quite a bit of time to even change my password in the first place, I do believe that my password being like weak or whatnot, or my authentication measures were an issue. I believe it was like a session ID hack. Although as for how my session ID got stolen, I genuinely have no idea. I do have a few ideas. Actually, no, I don't have no idea. I do have a few ideas, but I cannot be conclusive in which manner the attacker entered my system from. And yeah, again, because I wasn't sure on the means that the hacker entered my device from, I immediately backed up all my important files as well. And then once all that was done, I formatted my hard drive and then got set up a bootable USB stick to reinstall Windows off of. Yeah, once all the backup procedures were done. And then while all the backup was going on, I was basically trying to remember, okay, what accounts have I ever accessed on my PC? And do I remember my credentials on some of them? And like, can I change my account details in time before the hacker is able to do anything with them? And for the most part, I think I got most of the important accounts locked down. Yeah, so I got my important accounts, passwords changed. If they haven't already, I enabled 2-factor authentication. That was mostly on older accounts that I've made back during a time when 2-factor authentication wasn't really a thing on those particular websites. And yeah, I got most of them. There were a few that I definitely know I forgot, because I know the hacker got to another one of my accounts, although thankfully it was a pretty negligible one, and that was my Etsy account. Because I did get an email recently that my Etsy account was had suspicious activity, and so it was closed down. And I don't know what exactly the hacker did on my account there, but if they were trying to make purchases, I'm pretty sure I don't have my card linked to it. And if I did, I already had my bank card frozen by that point. That was another thing I did immediately, because if they did manage to pull my card credentials from somewhere, then okay, yeah, that needs to be frozen immediately. I've also gone through the process of requesting a new some new cards as well, just in case. So yeah, as you can tell, I was pretty quick on like getting through this disaster plan in quick order. Well, I say disaster plan, but it's mostly me trying to remember, okay, what is like the general procedure I should be doing in a situation like this. Although, funnily enough, in the midst of all of this, I have started making a proper disaster plan just in case something like this happens again. Mainly because like there's a lot of accounts that I had long forgotten, and it'd at least be great if I had them marked down somewhere on like this disaster plan that I'm in the midst of making, so it's like I don't have to personally remember every single credentials that I've ever had ever since I used the computer and whatnot. So yeah, I was basically busy all that morning, just somewhat tired and exhausted. It took me like roughly about 3 hours just to go through most of my accounts, as well as like get everything locked down. Although over the last few days, there are times where I just wake up, it's like, oh my god, there's that account too. Oh my god, how did I forget about that account? So yeah, in general, I was on the ball with trying to make sure my accounts are safe, and if they're on a potentially infected device, then I make sure they're logged out of everything. So yeah, as for where the attacker got through, I'm actually not 100% sure, because there's a few pieces of evidence that may suggest it may have been through my phone, and a few pieces of evidence that may suggest that it might have been through my PC. And since I can't be sure of either, at the very minimum, I have nuked all the... Again, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I formatted my hard drive, I booted up the Windows installation through a USB stick. Went through that whole process, which surprisingly was pretty quick, if I'm not gonna lie. I think it took less than an hour to reinstall Windows, if I'm being honest. That's like the biggest surprise to me. So yeah, once all that was sorted, yeah, it was basically I just went through the process of reinstalling drivers, all my applications and whatnot. The thing that took the longest with all of this was, well, yeah, re-downloading all the applications, especially the gacha games in particular. Holy, I think some of them I had to download over the course of a few days up to this point. But otherwise, game-wise and stream-wise, we should be back in operation. Well, yeah, stream schedule is basically unhampered. Like, Trails Beyond Horizon is still gonna happen on Friday. I'm even streaming now, so... Yeah, and as it seems from your guys' end, everything seems to be working in pretty good order. Protect that fish market account. Oh, good, yes, good point, Kaylee, good point. Although, if the attack came through my phone, though, there's still some important files here that I need to transfer off of. So at the very minimum, I have it. I have the Wi-Fi on it just completely disabled, and yeah, so now it's just stuck as a purely a cellular device. And one of the reasons I suspect the attack could have potentially come through my phone is because there was recently a notification on my phone that what was it? Telling me to install some configurations. It looked legit, but I was a little skeptical because my phone is super old that it doesn't really get any device updates at this point. So I did my research on whether or not that was legit, and it turns out it was a legit configuration update thing. It was because of the it was a configuration update sent by the cellular network that I'm contracted with, so I do have my suspicions that maybe the attacker had gotten through a vulnerability because of because of the lack of configurations, and maybe the carrier might have noticed that vulnerability, and so they patched it up recently. Also, in terms of, like, the Etsy account, I do, like, that this is the only device I have my Etsy account connected to, so it could be my phone. If it was through my PC, the only things I can think of recently that may have caused the attack to go through there is me just checking through. If it was through Discord specifically, the most I did that could be considered a little sus is, like, looking through the message requests and friend requests, and checking the profiles of the people sending those requests just to make sure they're legit people. Although I think that's highly unlikely, but that's literally the last potentially sus thing that could have caused this entire debacle to happen. Otherwise, if it was because of downloading things, the last things I downloaded were some AI modules, because I wanted to play around with, what was it? The AI tool PewDiePie released called Odysseus. So it might have been one of the AI modules I downloaded to connect to that program, and maybe some, and what was it? Yeah, I was downloading all of them through PowerShell, so maybe there was some weird code that was being injected through there that then also installed whatever program to steal my credentials. Could have happened. So yeah, those are, like, the only things recently that I can think of. If it was a payload that was installed, like, maybe a long time ago, then as for why they only decide to attack now, well, I don't know. And if that's the case, well, I don't know what it could be that I could have potentially clicked on or downloaded that would have caused this issue. Although I do suspect that potentially whoever did steal the credentials is somewhat inexperienced in doing all this. Again, because I was pretty quick in getting through all my most of my accounts and changing all my passwords and setting up two-factor authentication on the accounts that didn't have that enabled already. AI claims another victim. Well, I was thinking, it's like, okay, you know what? I might as well try and see, like, can I make my own AI assistant to help me plan things and whatnot? And, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'll be touching that for a while. And if I do, I'm gonna at least make sure it's in a virtual machine. And instead of just installing it directly onto my, PC. But yeah, as for that particular message that was sent through my account, I had once I was able to talk again on Discord, I basically just went on an apology spree, apologizing to everyone the scam message that was sent through, and thankfully everyone was reasonable. And I'm basically in a good enough standing with everyone I've ever talked to up to this point for them to realize, like in general, it's like Prinny wouldn't do something like this. Yeah, so I think like some of the best reactions that I've seen in regards to what happened is like. One of my DMs basically said, "No, bro," and my response to that was, "I'm sorry, bro." What was another one? Oh yes, someone took notice of the fact that the scam image shows that money is being. Whatever scam is being conducted in USD, and they remembered that I am a UK person, so it's a little suspicious that USD is being utilized. Hang on, let me find the image here real quick. Okay, yeah, it was this. Apologies for the low quality, because I did just take a screenshot from the one server that decided to immortalize this message. So yeah, this was the message. Yeah, I'll just block my face for a bit. But yeah, this was the general message. I have redacted the scam link because I know someone might be stupid enough to try it out. So yeah. This was the message that was sent through my DMs and some of the servers I was connected to. I think most of the servers I was connected to had sufficient protections to prevent this message from being sent in the first place. But otherwise, wherever it got sent, most of the servers I had already been kicked out of, although thankfully most of the servers that I was kicked out of weren't really servers I interacted in the first place. And in terms of like the servers I really considered important, aka the servers I mainly joined just for the emotes, I got the emotes I utilize quite a bit still, so yeah, that's good. But yeah, yeah, there was the message. I think one other person was being quite playful about this, but like when I messaged them about this being not me, and I was like, no, but what about the money the $4,600 money you promised? And I responded with well, you should ask the Arabian oil prince that sets me up to this. Let's see, were there any other... I already mentioned that one server decided to immortalize this message. Yeah, so that it is on that server for as long as that server stays up for. Funny enough, I think that's also a server that I've been in for a long time as well, because most of the people on that server are all buddies from one of the oldest gacha games that I was ever into back in the day. Gotta pay up, Professor? No, absolutely not. Oh, were there any other interesting messages that's... Hang on, I can pull up Discord through my clean device real quick. Hang on. Because I know there's some other ones, some other good responses. Where's the Discord? Oh yeah. One of my group of friends just what was it? Yeah, they basically held funeral rites. they all going rest in peace. They held a vigil when it got sent into the group DM. That was a great one as well. And then when I came back, I was like, I asked how the funeral went. Yeah, I think that's enough with the messages for now, though, so, yeah. So, long story short, just for people who only want the TLDR for this part of the stream. Where the heck's the text? Where's the text? The TLDR. Discord hacked. Accounts hacked. Let's be specific there, because someone might think it was the entirety of Discord that got hacked. Or around 4 a.m. Yeah, Discord hacked around 4 a.m. Let's go with... Oh, you know what? Let's just go with black again. We'll just stick with the black text. I'm not too bothered about this. Yeah, Discord account hacked around 4 a.m. Brother warned me 30 minutes later. Disconnected devices from network. Nuked piece, well, backed up files. Nuked PC. Reinstalled Windows. And, yeah, that should be good enough. Alright, I think I forgot about, like, all the... Hang on, right, changed passwords on as many accounts as I could remember. And okay, that text is a little long. Hang on, why didn't I? Actually, I'll just borrow the board on Impromptu Avenue. This will be a better board to display the TLDR. Okay, let's not have the text on the entirety of the screen, shall we, Prinny? Yeah, TLDR. There we go. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Yeah, I think those are the important ones. Hang on, I could probably just space them out a bit as well. I guess I'll just end it with recovered backups. And yeah, here we are. We're alive. Oh, hang on. The text window is not showing the bottom of the text. Okay, you know what? Never mind. You know what? That's good enough. That's a good enough TLDR. That's... If you guys want more details, you can go back earlier in the VOD when this stream has ended. So anyways, that's all the sad news. Let's get to some good news. Let's go through my late reaction to the Nintendo Direct. Woo! I'll also go over some of the other gaming announcements that occurred over the last week or so, because there are some that I would love to talk about. On the other hand, though, let's just play the Direct itself.
Hang
on. Is the audio fine on your guys' end there? Yeah, I'll just let this all play. Like, I could just skip to the announcements themselves, but let me just experience the whole thing. The main reason I decided to stream this in the first place is because, well, it's a good time for me to address what happened over the weekend, and apparently there are some really good announcements on this Direct that I will very much enjoy. So, you know what? Color me intrigued. Alright, so what did they start off with? Okay, I will say I have been spoiled about a few of the announcements, but as for what they've actually shown off, I haven't seen those yet.
My name is Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
Okay, so this is Rhythm Heaven.
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Paradise Groove game.
Or, well, Rhythm Paradise. Close enough. Honestly, I've always wanted to play one of these games,
Rhythm Paradise Groove.
I've never gotten around to it.
Playing this game is pretty simple.
Yeah, and you guys know how much I love my rhythm games too. This just happens to be a rhythm series that I've never touched.
It's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Hey Richard, how are you doing? Have I seen anything I like so far? Well, case in point, the first announcement.
2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
I have heard some
as you play through the game,
some announcements that I definitely would like to see.
For example,
my brother spoiled me on some of them.
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
But again, as I mentioned earlier, I have not actually seen those.
Go forth, magician.
Just yet. I've only heard that they've been announced.
The magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Oh, funny enough, this reminds me of another game
Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even
I played
more
before.
rhythm games in the lineup.
That was basically an RPG with
while
rhythm game
solo.
elements.
And
where you cast spells and then you have to do a small rhythm game to successfully cast the spell. And if you
We're
miss a
under
note,
attack.
you fail the spell.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games.
Oh, hey,
to
I've
play.
seen that Onion game a lot of times
Get into the
before.
groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove hits Nintendo Switch July 2nd.
July
Pre-orders
2nd.
are available now on Nintendo
I know a lot of the
eShop.
announcements are going to be Nintendo Switch 2 stuff, which kind of sucks for me because I still don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. No, I don't, Richard. No, I don't have a Switch 2.
スイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。
Yeah, I think I might have to get one soon, but again, I am a
ここからは
fairly penniless
Nintendo Switch 2
penguin.
またはスイッチ2とスイッチの両方で発売するタイトルをご紹介します。ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
And Kaylee has no intent on buying one.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma.
Okay, I'm
Now,
pretty sure this,
Miyamoto Musashi
what was it,
must
this
prove
Onimusha
himself
game had been
beyond
announced
measure.
in one of the previous,
Parry. Deflect.
what was it, game shows,
and the
no?
powerful counterattack Isen. Master
The
these
Prinny money
techniques
tree's
to
not
strike
past its
down
seedling
the enemies
status?
in your
No,
path.
unfortunately not, Richard.
Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle.
That tree is still a sapling.
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way?
Musashi!
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
That's a
September
livery.
25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins.
Oh, what's this?
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is
Oh,
heading
Dragon's
to
Dogma 2,
Nintendo Switch
okay.
2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart.
Yeah, I've never played the original Dragon's
In
Dogma,
this
so I
expanded
had
version
no
of
particular
Dragon's
interest
Dogma
with the
2,
second game
explore
when
the
that
new
released.
land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action
That being
RPG
said,
adventure from a fighter
for those who have played
specializing
Dragon's
in
Dogma 2,
close-range
how is this
combat,
game?
to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory.
Fantastic,
In a
as
world
good as the
between
original.
dark and light, embark on
Well,
an
again, I have never
adventure
played
and
the
tell a
original
tale
game, so
all
oh my
your
goodness,
own.
that frame
What
rate.
fate awaits the Arisen
Oh dear.
And their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo
If that's
Switch
Switch 2 footage, that's not
October 9th.
looking good.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba. Now,
Oh, Stellar
join
Blade?
Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim
Okay, Stellar
the planet.
Blade. Okay, yeah, I have already seen the
Engage
Stellar
in
Blades
high-speed
2
combat that
announcement, so I
focuses on
might have to
timing.
play Stellar
Then
Blades soon
find your
at some
opening
point in the
and
future.
strike.
Sometime
Defeat
this
enemies
year.
to acquire new skills, then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind?
I have seen my brother play the game
Stellar
on a few
Blade
occasions.
launches on Nintendo Switch
He
2
was really,
this year.
really into the game.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals.
Oh, this game
Protect
also
your
looks
home
cool.
in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore.
The visuals look
Melt
so
ice to make
amazing.
a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
This is definitely the kind of
Escape
game I
from
wouldn't mind
incoming enemies
playing with my
and
brother.
more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars.
Honestly, there's actually a few
Two
of these
players
co-op
can also work together
games
locally
that
or
I
online
really like to
using
play
game
with my
share.
brother.
Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
We just
2,
happen to be
September
busy
3rd.
with
Pre-orders begin later
our
today
own
on
game
Nintendo
interests.
eShop. Journey through the glade of dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into
And,
four
what was
new
it?
musical
What was
stages.
it?
And enjoy
This
more
Rayman
added
Legends
content.
game was
Up to
also
4
shown off
players
in
can go
another
out on
in a
a
previous
limb in local
game
co-op.
show, wasn't it?
You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using game share locally or online.
I believe on the PlayStation
Rayman
1, wasn't
Legends
it?
Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's weird that the
October
original
1st.
game looks better than the remake. I guess it depends on whether you
It's
prefer
a great
the
day for a big walk.
3D
Get lost with
look,
friends
because
in
I
this
actually
online
the
co-op
3D look or
walking
the
and talking
2D look,
adventure.
because honestly I do
Set
like
off
how
through a
that
peaceful world
how Legends looks
brimming
there.
with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds
I personally
as you
like
work
how
together to
it-
find your
how-
way around.
It's well
Use
stylized
all
enough
sorts
for
of
me.
tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can
This
always
game
just
seems
relax with
seems
your
quite
pals.
goofy.
Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Wow, how
You know,
rude!
the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls.
My guy
or
there was
hang out
enjoying
with
the
friends
sunsets.
using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
Oh, a One Piece game.
Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu.
This looks very
Decorate it to your
mobile
liking.
game-esque.
Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients.
I won't be surprised
you'll
if it already
expand your
exists in a
menu
mobile
offerings.
game.
Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400
Well, it definitely
characters
reminds me
from
of the
One
Habbo
Piece
Hotel
series will
style
appear.
of pixel
Mouse
art.
controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Oh, Pokopia. Oh, is that game getting DLC? I've heard a lot of good things about this game.
Keep adventuring in Pokémon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokémon living under the sea.
Oh, Ditto can now use Dive.
Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Okay, well, I don't have the game,
And
so...
there's more! The Pokémon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, bubbly basin. There you'll find
Oh, you never
new
fallen down the
furniture,
Pokemon
new
pits,
outfits,
Richard? Yeah.
and new friends.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today.
It's not exactly
on
a game
Nintendo
series that'll
eShop.
get everyone, but it's definitely got
Part
the
1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly
brand power to
Basin,
get
launches
a
this
lot of
August.
people, though.
Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details.
Yeah, I haven't played a
future.
Pokemon game in a long while. The last game I played was Sword and Shield. Actually, no, that's a lie. I played Legend Arceus, but I never finished it. Oh, Manaphy?
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽し
Right,
み
you, okay, I see. You will make friends with Manaphy under the sea.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games.
Oh, that's Fire Emblem.
The
Oh,
winner
it's
of
Fortune's
which is
Weave.
granted one wish.
Oh, okay, I'm locked in. I'm locked
Powerful
in.
Fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Alright, Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Okay, is this
Dietrich,
like a multiple routes
swordsman
thing again?
Ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways.
Okay, at the very least, the cutscenes are
Hone your
closer to
techniques
the
at the training grounds.
what was it? Yeah, actually, no, yeah, those talk scenes are far more similar to the engage style.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you.
Oh, hello! They brought back like dungeon
Combat takes
crawling
the form of turn-based tactical
from Gaiden.
battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strength.
Okay,
on
this
the
game is taking a hell of a lot more than just 3 houses. Goodness
Plus,
me.
each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using
Yeah, you
these
seem very
techniques to
picky
the
there,
fullest,
Richard. But at
you
least we
might
have a
turn
shared
the
taste in
tide of battle.
trails, so there is that.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Look upon the promised one, who will route you here. And guide the
There
living
was some
savage.
Pokopia
How did it feel
DLC
to appease
news.
the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Okay, Sothis is using completely different weapons. In
ファイアーエンブレム
September.
ファン先行の発売日は9月17日です。
Oh, I'm okay. I'm
通常版の他
gonna
に様々
I'm
な
gonna
特典
want
が
to
セ
get
ッ
to
トになっ
Switch
た
too soon.
ご
I
覧の
I really want to
アリザ
play
コレクションも
this.
発売しますのでお楽しみに。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
And what was it? The first thing I did on the stream was like address what happened over the weekend as well, so you missed that too.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, I forgot Ninjala was a
After
game.
accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted
Okay, so the
planet.
original Ninjala must have
Overcome
done
the dangers
okay for there
lurking
to be
here
a sequel.
safely return to Earth in this open-world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home.
Oh wait, no, the sequel is an open world adventure.
You can also blow up.
Okay, that's very different from the original. Wasn't Ninjala, the original Ninjala, a multiplayer game?
With weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles.
Yeah, like a PvP
The first part of
multiplayer game.
Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards.
Not gonna lie, I've never really
And
been
if
into
you have
Donkey Kong. The
Bonanza,
only Donkey
you can
Kong
attempt even
game
more
I've
challenges.
played extensively was Donkey Konga on the
Try out ones
GameCube.
geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games.
You're
play
seeing a big
challenges,
shift to single-player
and
games in
complete
general
your
now.
card
Honestly, I
collection.
definitely prefer
DK
single-player
Challenge can be
games.
accessed via
Because
the
man,
Nintendo
all
Switch
these
online app
live
on the
service
home menu of
games,
your Nintendo Switch
eventually
2.
the
You'll be
FOMO
able
is
to
like
barrel through these limited time
way too
challenges
much,
from
and it's like
tomorrow until September 1st.
well, once you quit one of those live service
Plus, in
games,
the
you
Donkey Kong
you just feel
Bonanza,
so much
DK
healthier.
Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC,
Case in point, me
a
missing out on like
limited-time
my gacha game
collaboration with
dailies.
Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Am I excited for Final Fantasy VII Revelation? I have not
Enjoy
even
outfits
played
for
any of the
DK
other
and
Final
Pauline,
Fantasy VII remake
inspired by
games, so
Mario
not
and
really.
Luigi. Plus, there are coins,
That being said, I have
Super
heard some
mushrooms,
interesting details about it,
question
so
blocks, and more.
that do have me intrigued.
Experience
Like the
Emerald
whole
Rush as you've never seen it before
class
with a
system,
Super
which
Mario
is quite
Brothers
surprising
twist.
for a Final Fantasy
This
VII game.
limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
Oh,
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, JUJUTSU Kaisen Rumble Survivaton, casts a spell onto Nintendo
a
Switch 2.
JUJUTSU Kaisen
Up to 8
specific
players can compete
Survivors
online for the
game.
top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players
Oh,
don't
it's a
battle
battle royale
directly. Instead,
as well.
take down enemies on your own map to
Okay,
earn
that is
points.
very different. Okay, never
Each
mind.
time you
I
earn
thought it was literally just
100
gonna be
points,
another
you can add a rule
Vampire
to your
Survivors
run,
clone.
including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates.
Honestly,
in
I'm surprised this is
head-to-head
not like
final battle
DLC
between
for
the top
Vampire
2
Survivors,
players.
because Vampire Survivors had
Who will be
DLC
the
for
final survivor?
Castlevania on
More
multiple
than 20
occasions.
characters from the JUJUTSU Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. JUJUTSU Kaisen Rumble Survivaton launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save
Lords of
what
the
remains
Fallen.
of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations
Yeah, this game
on
looks
your journey
alright.
across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Enter a
Oh,
darkly
Lies of P?
elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Oh yeah, yes it is.
In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets. And
Another
seek the
game that's
cause of
low
this
on my
upheaval
bucket
while
list
confronting
priority.
your own humanity.
Lies of
on enemies
Penguin.
using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities.
Yeah, the
But
most I've
know
seen out of
this,
this game
the lies
was
you tell will alter your fate.
just one of my friends on Discord
Lies
just
of
talking
P,
to me
Complete
about
Edition, which includes Overture,
how many
a
new
prequel
game
expansion
pluses
to the
they've
main game,
gone through
launches
with
on
this
Nintendo
game.
Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil. Each armed
Not gonna
with
lie, I
different
couldn't
battle
really get
styles
into Devil May
as you
Cry
fight
5.
off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60
That being said,
frames
I'm pretty
per
sure
second
I saw the
in
Devil
both
May
TV
Cry
mode
games on the
and
Humble
handheld
Bundle
mode.
recently. Is it
Plus,
still on?
additional content such as battle tracks,
Yes, it is
colors,
actually.
and Devil
Well,
Breaker weapons for Nero.
If
are
you guys want to
included.
get the games
Devil
for
May Cry 5, Devil
decently
Hunter
cheap right
Edition
now, there is a
launches on
Humble
Nintendo
Bundle
Switch
available
2,
for the Devil
June
May Cry
23rd.
games.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
DMC4 was one, Nero was one of your first husbandos. But you couldn't love him anymore with the release of 5, huh?
Awaits those who wield the demon blades. Muramasa, Revenant blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Xenoblade! All the 3 mainline games.
60 frames per second.
Oh, good!
With 4K
Oh, look, that
resolution
looks
in
so
TV
much
mode
better!
or
Oh my
Full
goodness!
HD in handheld
God, I
mode.
wish I played the game like this. I wish I played all the games like this. God
In-game
damn it, man!
cutscenes also have
Those look,
enhanced resolution and frame rate.
the increased frame rate looks so damn good. Holy crap, man!
Not only that,
Oh.
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
Wow, that would have been
blades
very
to
nice to
fight
have
mercenary
in the
squad battles
definitive
in the
edition, you know? Because my god,
And
or
put
in
your
like
strength
literally
to the
any of the
test
other
against waves of
Xenoblade games,
enemies
because
in the
swimming is
third.
so goddamn slow. And there's a
also
lot of
variety
times where I've
other
had to swim
content added
between
to each of the
places
3
multiple
games.
times.
More details will be revealed at a later date.
God damn it! Why are these quality of life features restrict only on the Switch 2
The digital
versions? God
version
damn
of
it, man!
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Ugh.
and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Man.
and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown
Well,
on
these
screen.
are definitely going to be like the best legally accessible versions of these games now.
スイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。そして、新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。
Okay, I got spoiled about this, but I haven't seen anything about it just yet.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
Okay, looking quite ancient in comparison to the other Xenoblade games. Interesting.
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。
It records the bearer's thoughts and actions. Okay, that does remind me of the core crystals in Chronicles 2.
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
Okay, there's some. That seems like the starting field. So there's gonna be the obligatory level 80 monk, giant monkey around that area.
死って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化する。
British VAs or US ones? Do you think? Honestly, just to keep in just to keep the consistency, they'll probably stick with British VAs, I think, or at least I prefer that.
全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上。
Yeah, definitely leaning on the more
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出され
anime stylization this entry.
そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ。
Yeah, it's looking a little more anime than even Chronicles 2. Right, Xenoblade Genesis. Okay, with a title like that. Does it take... I presume it'd have to take place before the first game.
本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。
Mind you, I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles X yet, so I don't know if there's any context to be gained from that game to help me understand the Genesis trailer a bit more.
Home to all kinds of
Oh,
sports.
Woohoo Island's
Coming
back!
to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets.
Okay.
Bows.
Okay, but we've got the weird new avatars still. Okay.
There are 12 sports to choose from. All
Are we getting a
intuitive
Xenoblade
motion
stream?
Let's go over them.
If I can get a Switch 2 and I get a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X, then yeah, maybe there will be a Xenoblade Chronicles stream in the future.
In table tennis,
Because I have already
aim for the center of the target and let that
played
arrow
through
fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different
Xenoblade
types of
1,
shots
2,
in
and 3.
tennis.
Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 already.
Set and spike.
And
in
those are some
volleyball.
really long-ass games
Roll the ball
that, like, I'm
straight or
satisfied with the
give it a
one
spin to
playthrough.
strike big in bowling, dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
1, 2, 3,
Ride
4.
through the course
I
using
declare
mouse
a
controls
thumb
in
war.
skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop playing. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play
Funnily
as
enough,
a
I did watch a
sportsman
video not too long ago saying
or
like
Mii character.
that made the argument that we won't ever see Woohoo Island again, but well, they were proven wrong pretty damn quickly.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports
For you, Xenoblade games seem longer than a single Trails game. If you try to do
pre-orders begin
as many
later
things as
today
you can,
on
then
Nintendo eShop.
yes, I would say so.
Nintendo
Even
Switch
then,
Sports
even if you just
Resort
follow the story,
スイッチ2に登場します。
honestly, I do think Xenoblade is actually longer than a
収
single
録スポー
Trails
ツを
game.
すべてご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目グリズモをプレイしてみたいと思います。
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win.
Like I still remember
If
how
yours
what
gets
is it?
pinned,
The start of
just
Chapter
shake the
5
controller to break
in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was like
And if you keep your thumb held
the starting
down, it'll
cutscene
get
for that
bigger
chapter
and
is
stronger.
around like an hour long.
You'll need this to claim
It's a good hour, but it's really goddamn long. That one cutscene.
指が動いてますね。こういう感じで。
Yeah, if you guys have played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and you know about Chapter 5, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
お、いきなり。あ、ブレイクされました。これは。よし。お、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし、キュッキュッキュッキュッ。あー、またブレイクされちゃいました。
Oh, come on, Koizumi, come on! That's some noodly ass arms. Yeah, oh, yeah. Looking at them from the first-person view, oh yeah, those are very noodly looking for sure.
よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って。
Actually, what are people's general consensuses on these new Nintendo avatars?
大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。
I still don't think they can beat the charm of the Miis at all. No matter how much Nintendo is trying to peddle these avatars.
これで、弾かれましたね。あ
あ。Okay, we got someone who likes these avatars. To be fair, they're not too bad, but they just don't have the same charm as the Miis.
もうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, more Dragonwilds footage.
Has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
You know, I don't know if I'd want to be
infused with magic and uncover lost
grinding
skills on your
skills
journey to face the Dragon Queen.
monotonously in a single-player game.
Adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall.
Or I guess multiplayer game, but
fallen civilizations. On your
well, basically in a
expedition,
non-MMO
harness the land's
environment.
Transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then step into battle.
Honestly, though, the game's looking a hell of a lot better than when the Dragonwilds was initially announced.
Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragonwilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Customize your own avatar and play in the
Hello
adorable
Kitty.
world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
I saw my
Join the party
boy
with over
Tuxedo
40
Sam there.
character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose
definitely not interested in this game, but I can appreciate the
stickers,
Sanrio
and so much
characters
more.
just being on the screen for a bit.
Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and
If
Nintendo
I ever do
Switch,
play a Hello
October
Kitty game, it will
29th.
be as a joke.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Okay, more Star Fox
Blast
footage.
off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Honestly, I'm loving how this is all looking.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox.
Yeah, I know how
launches on
mixed
Nintendo
the
Switch 2,
character
June
designs
25th.
are for a lot of people, but honestly, I'm leaning
Free
in the
demo
like.
that includes a tutorial and one of the game's
Yeah, I'm
opening
leaning
stages
towards the
will be
I like
available
these
later
designs
today on
camp
Nintendo
more
eShop.
than the dislike. Like, I can see why people dislike it, but I think it's pretty damn good.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Hello Kitty, a game you'll never want your mates catching you play, you'll never hear the end of it. That is true. Although I do display my Tuxedo Sam plushie loud and proud.
Get ready
Oh,
for the
wait,
first
is that
Final
Brave
Fantasy
Exvius?
game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Oh, never mind.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power
I thought that was
of
like one of
crystals.
the Brave
But
Exvius
after
characters,
the
wasn't
invasion
it?
of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, A knight of Grandshelt must journey across
Oh,
the
it
realm with
is.
his companions to stop the Veritas.
Okay, so I didn't
In
like.
thrilling turn-based
Okay, so I did
battles,
get it right. Okay.
Call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover
It's
the
basically a
truth behind the
it's
Veritas
console game
and
based
the
on
secrets
its like
the
how
crystals
Octopath Zero
hold?
was. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I've yet to play Octopath
Final
Zero,
Fantasy
mainly because it
Resonance
just
launches
looks
on
a little
Nintendo
bit
Switch
worse
2 and
compared
Nintendo Switch,
to
October 22nd.
Octopath 2.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Yeah, I too love the
Pikuniku
2D
returns
HD
in a new
style
3D puzzle
as well.
exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters.
Yeah,
each
from a
with their
visual
own problems
standpoint, with
and
the
puzzles to
old school
solve.
RPGs,
But
it's
beneath
probably the
this
biggest
seemingly
innovation
happy
in a
world
long
lies
time.
a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities.
You never
Help
liked the original
solve
Octopath
people's
Traveler,
problems in
understandable.
surprising and downright
To be fair,
oddball
for
ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace
was Square's
these
first
strange
attempt with,
encounters
well, okay,
and
not
bring
exactly
about
first
an
attempt, but
ultimate
with their
understanding.
first attempt
And
with the
in this
HD
sequel,
2D style and
navigate
that
and
sort
explore
of
in
storytelling,
full 3D
it wasn't
as you
too bad.
discover the secrets of this
But yeah,
vivid,
Octopath 2 just
colorful world.
blows the
Get
original
ready to
out of the
wander,
water. It's just
solve, and
leagues
gossip in
above the original.
Pikuniku 2,
in more ways than
launching
one.
on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
You need to play Octopath one day? You should, Kaylee, you should. Oh?
An all-new monster-filled adventure.
Dragon Quest Monsters?
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Withered.
Wait, hang on, aren't those the
There they
Dragon
gain
Quest
power to turn
5
monsters into
ladies?
friends.
Bianca and... I forgot the blue-haired.
Spot a monster you
Or are they
fancy?
just... Or do they just happen to be similar looking?
Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all.
Okay, it's very simple looking.
Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely
What?
your own.
What's a very weird entry into the series?
Adventure is
And I
calling,
mean like Dragon Quest
and
Monsters
it's
specifically.
monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Okay, yeah, those are the Dragon Quest 5 ladies. So what connection does that Monsters game have with Dragon Quest 5? Because that last girl was Deborah.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for
Oh,
blood.
this that was it multiplayer Bloodsborne looking game, wasn't it? I forgot the name of it already. Oh yeah, the Duskbloods, that was it. Are we gonna see any... Still no gameplay, really? Closed network test summer 2026.
いかがでしたか？続いてはお宝ハントに繰り出すあのタイトルの続報です。
You're gonna buy Adventures of Elliot 2. I'm not particularly interested in that game myself, so I'll be skipping that one.
Here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this
more
neat little
Splatoon.
place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands.
Not gonna lie, I haven't been in Splatoon
All right,
since
time for a
the
quick
second
dive.
game. I've tried. I've played Splatoon
Looks like
3
the
for a
treasure
bit, but
thereafter is at the
it
base
just
of those
didn't.
lights. But there's
just
a
didn't
bunch
get
of
me
aggressive
as much
creatures
as
called salmonids in the way.
the first two Splatoon
And when you
games
get
did.
too close,
I don't
they'll
know
attack
why.
Immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this.
Okay, so it's basically a single player,
You'll also
what's
get
it
support
called?
in the
The
form of
Salmon Rush or
gadgets.
something like that?
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed.
Which happens to be one of my
Another
favorite
that
game
slices
modes
through enemies.
in Splatoon.
Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks.
Yeah, the waves can really get
But
you
the
stuck in a
salmonids
corner
aren't the
if you're
only
not
powerful
careful.
ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
Okay, upgrades as well.
Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th.
Okay,
and
it's
in
got
the
a
smart
specific
device app Nintendo
Direct.
Today,
Okay.
see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here.
I've already sold
Look
my
out for
copy of
more info
Splatoon
in
3 a
the future.
long time ago.
See ya!
いかがでしたか？発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、スルミ連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も発売しますのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
What? Oh wait, no, isn't that the... Oh, I was about to say, isn't that like Toby Fox's... the Toby Fox dog? Okay, so is Deltarune complete now? Or is it not done yet?
Awaken your power.
Okay, Metaphor. Okay, well, here's another game that I could potentially stream in the future. Yeah, I still haven't played Metaphor, ReFantazio.
This is the
I've kind of been
United
holding
Kingdom of
off for a
Uchronia,
potential
inhabited by 8
definitive
tribes.
edition, as
The
Atlas
next
likes
king shall
to
be decided by the
have
will
their
of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament
games.
for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path. There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change
Yes,
the world
humans
in
are indeed
Metaphor,
strange creatures.
ReFantazio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, November 12th. Create, explore, survive.
Minecraft?
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Oh, okay. I haven't
Dig into
played
your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch
Minecraft
2
in
with support for vibrant
ages.
visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch Worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Oh, and here's the supercuts of a few other games, I see. Okay, a new Atelier game, alright. Oh, that's actually looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh, that did look rough, though. I'm pretty sure it lagged a bit on that footage. DayZ, haven't heard of this game in a long time. Alright, Master Collection Volume 2. Honestly, I'd probably get, what is it, the Master Collection just to play Peace Walker again. Still the only Metal Gear Solid game that I've ever played. Oh, hello! Tales of Eternia Remastered! Alright, so this is the next one. That was the next one in the works. Oh, that reminds me, I still need to get on the Tales of Grace's F. I need to play that again. Grace, oh, okay. That we share the same likes there, Kaylee. That is a very good choice. I too love Grace's. Ah, and a Switch 2 version of Final Fantasy XIV.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts on the Switch 2.
Filled with
okay, I know where this is gonna lead up. Okay, I have been spoiled about the real announcement here.
Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action.
Again, though, I haven't seen the
RPG
footage
combat.
yet, so...
Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th.
Okay, that art's looking
Additionally,
pretty damn
a free
good.
demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Sadly, the new box art is AI. Ah, is it? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, look, it's the dark side again. Now with more detail than it ever needed. Oh, Luxord, hello there, buddy. Okay, okay. Man, I am genuinely surprised it's the Nintendo Direct that got to show off some Kingdom Hearts 4 footage over the PlayStation or Xbox streams, because my goodness. Right, we actually got to see some Kingdom Hearts 4 footage. Available its launch on Nintendo Switch 2. What about the other consoles or even PC for that matter?
こちらの映像をご覧ください。
But still no release window. I know they'll totally have Tui references throughout Shibuya. I sure hope they do.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
Zelda.
At the very edge of this kingdom,
wait,
there lay a small
hang on.
forest.
Wait, Ocarina of Time related?
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived
Or
out
is
their
this an
innocent
Ocarina of
lives
Time remake?
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Okay, already looking pretty damn good there. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay. An Ocarina of Time remake this year. Holy. Okay.
ゼルダの伝説、時のオカリナが Nintendo Switch 2で蘇ります。
Right, Nintendo, you know there are other Zelda games out there, right? Not that Ocarina of Time's a bad choice, but there are other Zelda games out there. Interesting. Okay, well, that has been the... Right, that's the wrong... Okay, I just realized I didn't have the... Like, why wasn't the chat on the screen? Oh, okay, I had the chat underneath the frickin' direct. Okay. Well, silly me. Okay, I had the layers the wrong way around. Okay, yeah, does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay, there we go. Hello, Magical Mudkip. You just missed my reactions to the Nintendo Direct there. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep this window open because I did want to go over some of the other announcements. Let's see. Are there any other announcements people want me to go over real quick that I haven't really given my reactions to in the last week or so? Oh, actually, I immediately know which one to go for. Hang on. Let's see, where is it? There's the Persona 4 Revival, and then there's also the teaser of Persona 6. Oh, where is it? Let me just put those on some extra tabs. Persona 4, Persona 6. I know. What was it? No, there were some other announcements that I was pretty interested in with the Xbox Game Showcase. Honestly, I'm quite impressed by, in my personal opinion, these game showcases basically came in order of worst to best, in my opinion. Let's see. Okay, that's the... Okay, yeah, that's the Persona 4 Revival one.
Heard of the Midnight Channel?
I've already seen this, but let me watch it again then. Oh, hang on. Whoops, sorry. Right, I keep forgetting that if I am on the browser, my keypad inputs would shift the timeline.
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Right, I'm definitely gonna have to get this game because I still hadn't finished Persona 4 Golden.
Now, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Look out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, We're getting to the bottom of it.
Okay, menu's looking clean. Already though, just when I looked at this trailer, I was like, wow, Persona 3 Reload got done dirty.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to
It's a lot more care was clearly put into Persona 4 Revival here over Reload of Persona 3 Reload. Yeah.
So,
Ah, there's Nanako.
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me!
Okay, Teddy got a really toned down voice there.
I can't.
Oh yeah, and what is it? Not. We've got. It seems like we've got golden content here as well,
which means that we also got
which
whoever's tossing people in.
Clearly indicates that Atlas heard the outcry about Persona 3 Reload, like trying to quote-unquote remain faithful to the original version of Persona 3, when Reload should have taken basically a mix of the best aspects from FES and 3 Portable, but they did neither. Ah, look at you, looking as stylish as ever. Yeah, the closest I got with finishing Persona 4 was watching the entire Persona 4 anime. Both the first season and the second season. The second season's quite funny because it's basically you as if he is playing on New Game Plus. I do recommend the anime. It's not that amazing, but it's pretty entertaining. Okay, hang on. Right, let's get the Persona 6 teaser up as well. Okay, why is autoplay? Autoplay should be. Oh, hell! Stop autoplaying, stupid browser. Okay, there we go. All right, here's the Persona 6 trailer. I'll give you my thoughts on it because my thoughts on it. My brother laughed out. Was laughing so hard when I gave him, like, what when I told him what this game made me think of. But yeah, we'll just watch it through first. Reloaded need that Fempro tag? Well, thankfully, there is a mod that allows you to play as a female protagonist, the female protagonist, so yeah. It looks like a return to the horror themes of Persona 2. Oh, well, glad you reminded me about Persona 2, and, well, as well as Persona 1, because I've yet to play those 2 games. I would very much love to play the first 3 Persona games, so yes, Persona 1, Persona 2, and Persona 2-2. When can we get a remix of those games, Atlas? It's quite jarring how they've started with all this creepy imagery. And then the very, very neon green color scheme for Persona 6 here. They're slowly going down the colors. Alright, so here are my general thoughts on what's Persona 6 here reminded me of. My initial thought was Scooby-Doo. I am not joking. This made me think Scooby-Doo. And the moment I said that, my brother was already going, oh, we could be like a group that's like going around in their own mystery machine or something like that. And I was laughing. It's like I wouldn't be too surprised if we did effectively get a juvenile mystery gang for this adventure. The whole circular logo here as well also made me think of DC and, well, the Justice League, and then the neon green also made me think of Green Lantern. So there were a lot of connotations I was able to pull from just this teaser alone. The focus on urban legends in the description online really feels like Persona 2. Oh, does it now? which had a heavy emphasis on that. And remember back on the Vita days, people joked 4 was Scooby. No, I think I get more Scooby-Doo vibes from this teaser alone than with the entirety of Persona 4. Right, so what other announcements were there with the Xbox Games Showcase, or like any of the other game showcases in the last week? Kaylee mentioned Final Fantasy, wasn't it? Yeah, Final Fantasy. Yeah, let me have a look. I'm not going to be playing the game anytime soon, but let's have a look at the trailer for it, regardless. Oh, right! Thanks for reminding me about the Stellar Blade one, too.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now,
right, that was the sapphire weapon, wasn't it?
Those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Okay, I quite like the airship there.
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit.
Oh, where are we dropping? I know.
I can do this.
It's quite impressive.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
Okay, though, there's Ruby weapon.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Oh, the game's definitely looking pretty, that's for sure. And Revelation.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
At last,
next
the
year.
promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
And all the major platforms. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, I may have to consider starting my Final Fantasy Remake journey sometime soon. What other announcements were there? Oh yeah, Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. Not that. Where is it? Right, Blood Rain.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선 순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다. The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit before boarding.
Reminds me of the area that the Stellar Blade collab in Nikkei took place in. It had this similar verticality to it.
Evie!
I'm listening.
Right, so we've had Eve, and now we have
Scarlet Sin,
Eevee.
That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Why does she look like a 12-year-old and sound like a 40-year-old? What do you mean she looks 12? I don't think you've met that many Asians, have you there, Mudka?
Doors closing.
How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Yeah, the cloak's quite nice.
Hearken! The false rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Oh, you're just repeating what Asmongold said to her. Okay, fair enough. Oh, a pugilist. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that speed. That speed's cool. Oh, those dodges are looking clean. Not gonna lie, the angles are also reminding me a bit of Astral Chain as well. Actually, now that I think about it, Eevee here looks somewhat similar to the what was it? The female protagonist for Astral Chain. Well, okay, not entirely now that I think about it, but it's pretty. It's a little, somewhat close. Oh, that was great. Okay, yeah, Stellar Blade's been on my bucket list for a while, but I'm just going to have to wait until the game is, well, on sale. Honestly, actually, we are getting close to summer, so Steam Summer Sale should be around the corner. Yeah, we'll have to wait on that. I'll have to consider my priorities. Do I aim to get a Switch 2 first? So I can prepare myself for the games coming to it, because I definitely want to play Fire Emblem at least as close to launch day as possible. Thought you were already in summer. Oh yeah, well yeah, we're already in summer, but it's okay. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. But yeah, the Steam Summer Sale should be sometime within the next few months. Actually, when was the last Steam Summer Sale? Hang on. Okay, okay, never mind. There is an actual countdown for it. June 25th. I was about to say 2025. Oh, that's all last year. Okay. Yeah, apparently 15 days, 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 10 seconds from now. Alright, well, I can wait. But again, I have to consider whether or not I should save up for a Switch 2 and try and get it as soon as possible before the prices on it rise any higher because of all the shortages caused by AI. Anyways, let's just go back to where were we? You know what? I'll just drop us back into impromptu avenue here. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed my reactions there. I'm not really. Yeah, there aren't really any other games that caught my interest over the last week or so. I did watch the entirety of the PlayStation one, but yeah, I don't remember if there was any particular announcement then that caught my eye. Yeah, which is one of the primary reasons I was even saying, like, the game showcases basically came out in order of worst to best. But man, honestly, pretty good game announcement season. I thoroughly enjoyed all of those announcements. Yeah, the big ones for me, I'd say, were the Xenoblade announcement, Xenoblade Genesis, more info about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and then the Persona 6 and Persona 4 revival announcements as well. Despite what happened to me over the weekend, this week has been a fairly good week overall. It's good to it's nice to be looking at good news after the travesty that occurred with me over the weekend, but yeah, that's definitely brought a smile to my face overall. Although that is where we'll be leaving things for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and everyone that'll be watching in the future, and I shall see you all next time. Despite what's happened to me over the weekend, everything is generally, well, the stream schedule is basically unaffected, so my post-recovery measures were acceptable. The only disturbances those downtimes caused were me just not being able to play my gacha games, which was honestly not all too bad, because it's nice to actually have taken a break from all the FOMO of daily logins and whatnot. But yeah, as for the schedule for the rest of the week, you know what? While we're on this screen, I might as well bring it up. Schedule. Where is it? Should be in not this folder, not that folder. Oh dear, OBS, you didn't crash on me, did you? Okay, no you didn't. Okay, I don't know why you were hanging on the file window there. Okay, no backup. No, that's too many folders back up. So yeah, should be this one. Actually, it wouldn't matter because the only ones that would matter at this point would be... Alright, so yeah, here is the schedule for the week. Tomorrow, we will be getting back onto the binary domain stream that was postponed because of, again, what happened over the weekend. So yeah, there's that. It's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna be... Yeah, I'm not gonna stream it early like I planned for the weekend, but yeah, it's just gonna be normal time. If I end up streaming until midnight as we get to the as we make our way towards the best ending, then so be it. A long stream it shall be. And then, yep, Trails Beyond the Horizon, still gonna be on Friday. We're going to finish off the third act, I presume. as well as Van's Route 6, because, well, we've already got, like, the achievements for finishing off all the 4 SPGs, so... yeah, there's that. We're gonna see what final lie awaits us in Anchorville. Because honestly, we haven't really done much investigating in Van's route since we started it last stream, because we just focused on all the optional stuff, where we had that one when we had the medical director who was running away, and I forgot what the other... oh, right, the other request was like a photo... no, finding the author of the Sunshine Anya's book. And I've already posited my theories on there being either an alternate Anya's or something else entirely. But yeah, that's the schedule. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. We are gonna be back to normal from this point. So yeah, take care of yourselves, everyone, and have a wonderful evening. Bye.